Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of multiplying polynomials. This is standard A.10B in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 54 of the 2016 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a diagram of a rectangular floor plan here, and we need to find the area. Well, it's just a really fancy way of asking us to multiply length times width, right? That's how we find the area. That's length times width. And so really what we're doing is we are multiplying these polynomials. We are saying, you know what, I want 5x plus 4 multiplied by 4x minus 4. Okay, so those are two binomials, and so there's many different ways that we can solve this. So let me start with the one that is the foundation of all of this. This is actually asking us to use the distributive property. So the distributive property, remember, is when you have A, and then you multiply that by B plus C, that's the same as AB plus AC, right? So what we could do here is we can take this as our A, right? And so we can say, you know what, I'm going to split that 5x, multiply by the 4x minus 4, and then I'm going to take that plus 4 over here to the 4x minus 4. So I'm just going to take that first term, split it in half, and then multiply it by the second term each time. And so we can say, all right, so 5x times 4x is 20x squared. 5x times minus 4 is going to be minus 20x, and then I've got a plus 16x, and then I've got a minus 16, and what we're doing is we're combining like terms, so we get them right there. So that's going to be 20x squared, and that's going to be a minus 4x minus 16. Okay, so we see an answer there. Most of you probably thought I was going to start with FOIL. FOIL is just a shortcut of the distributive property. If you want to do FOIL, go for it. It stands for first, outer, inner, last. And so what we do is we take our binomials here. It only works when you're multiplying binomials, FOIL. But a lot of times you will need to do that. So we're going to take our first terms, 5x times 4x, that's 20x squared. Then take your outer terms, that's your 5x and your minus 4, so that's minus 20x. And then your inner terms, right, that's going to be your 4 and 4x plus 16x. And then your last, your 4 and negative 4, that's going to be minus 16. And so, yeah, and when you simplify, it turns out to be the same thing, obviously. 20x, I've got a minus 4x minus 16. Now, that's another way we can solve this. FOIL, we can use the distributive property. We can also use the box method. The box method I want to show you simply because it always works, and it's good for when you have to multiply like trinomials or anything other than these two binomials. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our 5x plus 4, and then we are going to take our two other terms here, our 4x, our minus 4, and then we're just going to multiply, right, for each box. So 5x times 4x is 20x squared. 4x and 4 is 16x. 5x and negative 4 is negative 20x. Then I've got my negative 16. We're ending up with the same terms. And what you'll notice is that the diagonals, right there, that diagonal is going to be like terms. And so obviously we have to simplify that. We end up with the exact same answer we've gotten every time. 20x squared. I've got a minus 4x. And I've got a minus 16. So keep this box method in mind, because when you have to multiply a binomial by a trinomial, you're not going to be able to use FOIL. You'll need to use that. So my answer here is G.